Alright, we return to Mass Effect 1, No Guns. We just got the Rogue VI mission. I don't think we're going to go do that. There are some strange readings in the Hydra system in the Argos Rho cluster. Shall we go take a look at this?
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Uh-oh.
Patching it through.
Oh, I think this is
We
just
just
wrapping up the
received
Geth
your
thing.
report.
Yeah.
Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Gotta specify human lives, you know. Alright, Argos Rho, Hydra. I don't remember which one this is.
Message coming in.
I mean, Mass Effect is
Patching it through.
absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I just don't...
Angel
Oh,
medical
okay. All right,
transport.
this is just a trap.
Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos.
Yeah.
Communications failing.
All right. Well, there's a heat hazard here too. That's interesting. All right. What do you want to read? I want Garrus and Liara. Let's just grab her because why not? Alright. Upgrades, I would imagine. Yeah, there are some to throw around here. Do we care about basic armor? Not really. Do we want a barrier? Yes. You have all the ranks you can have in ADEPS. That's why we want to go to the moon, by the way. Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, why don't you get me stasis just so that I have one more ability? Liara? Yeah, Liara has not gotten anything yet. So, here's a throw. Here's a lift. Yep. To be honest, kind of want you to just max out lift immediately. Alright. And then... well, I can get some points in barrier. I want to get to rank 2 in singularity. Okay, so that leaves you 4 points in barrier. Fine. I'll take it. And then Garrus has 3 points to throw around as well. Yeah, electronics... we got to get him up to being able to open boxes first, because he's our box opener guy. Where are we going? What is this? This is, that's the transponder signal. That's just an anomaly. Well, let's just wander well over here and see what there is to see. Oh, there's, some minerals. You require more minerals. Alright, so this will just be a Geth trap. We have gone over this. We are allowed to use the cannon on the Mako. That would be, that thing. We are not allowed to use the light machine gun, because that is a gun. I've decided that the cannon is not a gun. And I've made this determination because otherwise...
there is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors, though.
certain sections of the game are just going to be
Got a bad feeling about this.
monstrously stupid.
Death! It's a trap.
Oh, no, it's a trap. All right.
But you can't use the cannon.
Right, yeah, shut up. Alright, tell you what, I'll let him regain some of his shields then, and I'll just kill all his friends. It's alright. Little bitty mistakes were made. I want to zoom in like this. Now, the good news is, the cannon can two-shot these guys. You know, assuming that you can aim. Okay, there we go. Got rid of that. I think there's just the one guy left, and he should be basically... yeah, his shield is recharged. So the little mistake that I made, just, you know, muscle memory kicking in. We like to use the machine gun while the cannon's on cooldown to avoid letting them regenerate their shields. Oh, well. Alright, now we are going to get a little bit cooked here while we try to... yeah, level 2 heat hazard. There goes that marker. But that's alright. There we go. Alright, I got some thorium. Exciting. Really quickly, let's just go tag the other things here. I don't really know why these environmental hazards exist, given that A, they always give you the Mako to drive around with anyway, and B, there are various spacesuits that negate their effects. So why... And it is quite telling that these environmental hazards are not present in the subsequent games. I don't think we ever go back to any planet that has an environmental... Novaria might have an environmental hazard. I don't recall. But you do wonder how they came up with this side mission. This particular one. Because some of them it's like, well, you can, you know, negotiate your way through rescuing a hostage. Or there was a psychotropic bomb that went off, so there are a whole bunch of civilians just wandering around that you have to avoid, you know, not shooting in the middle of a firefight. This one's like, yeah, what if there was a beacon? Okay, there's a beacon. You want to do anything interesting, like have a space monkey hide it? No, I'm thinking it'll just be a Geth trap. That's it. That's the entire side quest. It's like, oh, okay. Just go here and fight some things. I grant you, go here and fight some things is open world game design 101. Just kind of surprised at how they don't even try to hide it on that particular one. I am kind of tempted to go do UNC Rogue VI because I would like to get my mastery. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this so much, but I say let's do it. Bring a couple heavy hitters. Bring like Rex and Ashley. Yeah, no kidding. I think that is the right call. Where is the local cluster? No, that's Exodus cluster. Wait, what the hell? Oh, is this where he... What? Hang on. Little sidebar here before we go to the moon. This must be... Yes, I can just come back to Eden Prime. Well, I can go back to orbit of Eden Prime. There were 37 million people on Eden Prime, apparently. Zion. Arcadia. Can I scan any of these, or do they just, like, throw this in here for fun? Nirvana. Okay, what's this last one called? Okay, Xanadu, yeah. Lovely. Alright. Is this... That's the local cluster. There it is. Alright. Boy, it's a really good thing that we're allowed to use the Mako cannon. It's a really good thing that I allowed us to use the Mako cannon, because this mission in particular would be an absolute pain in the ass. Rex, Ashley. We're not bringing any tech guys. You think that's the right call? I want people I can hide behind. Oh. Okay. So here's the thing. Tali's shields. Tali's shields are astounding. Alright, we got any upgrades for this crew? Yes, Ashley's got quite a bit to go through. Okay. Sniper rifles, combat armor. I would like advanced shield boost. Yes. I would like... oh, shoot. Okay, and then I would just like you to put 4 points into fitness so that you can have immunity, because you're going to need it, babe. Alright, Tali Zora, Vesnima, Fee 5, Hofima. She's got Quarian Mechanist and Electronics. Look at your shield capacity. Look at your insane shield capacity. First aid we don't really need. You can get up to Carnage in shotguns. I'll take that. Okay, cool. And then as far as inventory goes, let's make sure that our friends have the things that they need to survive. Here's a Raptor. Okay. Polonium rounds 5. Yeah, I would imagine that's probably what you want to have. Heat absorption or a combat scanner. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Tali Zora. Let's go ahead and look at your shotgun. You got a scimitar. Okay. So this is better. That's a thing that knocks things down. That's not going to knock the drones down. So have thyself a incendiary round and a combat scanner, I guess. And I'm assuming that we don't have any armor for you. No. Ashley Smashley. Ooh, we got armor for you. Gladiator. She's wearing Explorer armor right now. I'm aware of that. Okay. I can give her gladiator armor then. Yoink. Ooh, nice. And then as far as this, you got a first aid interface. Alright, so we're basically all set there. Right. Our compound is over here. Let's get rolling on that. I have mentioned this before, but I am very happy that in the Legendary Edition, whatever this edition is called, they fixed the Earth, because in the original game, for whatever reason, the image of the Earth was mirrored. Very strange. I mean, I suppose, if we wanted to be silly, we could try to fight these things on... I'll make one effort, I'll make one attempt to fight these things on foot. I am not expecting this to go remotely well. But hey, you know, it could be funny. Could be funny. Hello. How are you guys? Alright, we're gonna... No, that's not what I want to do. I want to get out of this. Alright. You guys might want to start shooting these things.
Now I'm ready.
Alright, that's the damage that a warp does. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Those do next to no splash damage. Tali is using...
Shields down.
This is great. Ashley's dead.
Disabled.
Oh, jeez. Boy, this plan sucked. Let's just go back to the original plan and blow these things up with a... with the Mako cannon, yeah? Alright, there we go. Right, there's a level up. Okay. And get out. Right. Alright. Ashley is miraculously now not dead, because that's how it works. When you get inside the Mako, you magically come back to life. Alright, does Ashley have the correct weapon out? She does not. Ashley, get your frickin' Tali, why do you have a sniper rifle? Seriously, what is wrong with you people? Alright, do you want to heal up? No, I'm just going to quick save. Okay, so the only ability that I have that's going to work on these, as far as I know, is Warp. So this is going to be kind of tedious. Hello?
Take cover.
Yeah. Alright, now the thing is, I absolutely need... Oh, I think I just missed. Would meleeing these work? I don't think so. I mean, I guess we can find out here. Is that melee? Is this the melee button? Is V the melee button? No, V is... yeah, F is the melee button. Okay. Well... That sure was exciting. Okay, that does a little bit of damage. That is not going to accomplish anything. Fair. Alright. I think you guys got that.
Clear.
Like I said. Okay, so... I'm gonna quick save. Can I? Toxic gas is being vented into the bunkers. Also, that hurt. Lovely. That's great. Okay.
Area secured.
Executive decision. Yes, I could melee all of these to death. And that would technically be keeping with the spirit of the whole no guns thing. Editor, cut the feed. Just cut the feed for about 2 minutes while we do everything that we need to do in here. There's this storage locker over here we haven't had a look at. Tali, break into this for me. Is Tali... No, Tali's not actually dying of poison. And it does appear that that bar is maybe creeping upwards? That might just be an optical illusion. Well, here, let me help you out.
All patched up.
There you go. All right. What do I have here? I have another storage locker. Well, that was... There we go. All right. That's a better... Ooh, there's a lot of things that we just got. Tali. I think we just got a better... We did not actually get a better... Okay. These are... What do you have... Wait, what? You have polonium? You do not have polonium rounds on here. Why does it say you have polonium? Oh, because you have incendiary rounds. Okay, here's better incendiary rounds. Lovely. Let's proceed.
Take cover.
That was
Powering up.
the wrong ability. Okay. I do have grenades. Well, gosh, golly, I do have grenades. Not that that did anything. I am taking multiple hits. I am taking multiple hits. Ashley, Tali, need you to handle this. Thanks. Ashley is somehow out here. I don't think that's where you were a moment ago. I am very skeptical about this. However, I did find another box to, like, open up. Okay, we got some light armor, some medium armor, and a new pistol. One of which I can't use. Oh my god, they're chasing us out here, are they? I have warp. Warp is up. Kill. God, I wish warp worked faster, because, is there a... Oh, I have stasis. Hi, yes, I do have stasis. I also have Unity, which can revive dead squad members. Oh, okay. If you guys could hurry up and kill that, that'd be nice. Thank you. Because I'm not allowed to, you know, do anything. I do have new armor, which sucks. Yep. It's not that surprising. I'm going to assume that this Mantis armor isn't actually any sort of improvement. It is, kind of, which is weird. Not so much on damage, but it does make your shields better. I'm going to move you over to that for a minute. What's this? This is shields. Shield recovery. 10% damage protection. Yeah, okay. Why don't you grab that? Alright.
Think we're good, Commander.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, the game wasn't letting me save originally. Alright, now I believe that this time they're just going to throw force fields at me, which sucks. Alright, once again, totally honestly meleeing these things to death. Definitely 100% not shooting them. Editor cut all this out. No, so the reason why I'm doing this is because the point of the No Guns Challenge is not to take forever meleeing VI conduits to death, but instead to actually force me to rely on my magic space powers. Now, my magic space powers, first of all, are not very helpful on this mission to begin with, given that the drones are immune to all of them except for warp and stasis. But yeah, at this point, the No Guns Challenge is basically just eating up more of my time, and that's not the point. The point is to have to kill enemies without guns. These things, in my opinion, do not qualify as enemies. Now, if you don't like it, you are welcome to go redo the challenge your own way. To be honest, if I was doing this again, I probably would have picked a Sentinel. just because I have this pistol thing that I just can't use at all, whereas Sentinel doesn't have access to the pistol skill, so they get more tech skills. Well, they get tech skills, but the point is they have more skills. They have more skill opportunities, abilities. I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. All right, second cluster offline. Let's get out of here. Come to think of it, I'm not even sure that I can melee the... well, that answers that question. Okay. Good to know. I learned something today. Now, how many melee attacks does it actually take to break one of these? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, oh my god, 17, 18. It takes 18 melee attacks. Okay, hang on. It's not letting me quick save inside here, so I'm going to just dart outside for a second, hit the quick save button, and go back in. Just because I have this, like, my I'm going to die sense is tingling. Now, I would also hazard a guess that it actually takes fewer melee attacks than assault rifle bullets to break one of these. But, hello, there. Okay. So this is an interesting conundrum. Obviously, I am not allowed to actually shoot the drones with a gun. Okay. Hold up. Throw down a warp. Okay. Throw down to an extent that it will matter at all. What is... Oh, Tali did a thing. Throw down a singularity. I don't think that's going to accomplish anything, but... And then drop a grenade. Okay, that's not really where I meant to drop that grenade. Oh my god, they're just coming. Tali's down. Yeah, well, I can fix that. Check this out. Boom, Tali's back. Now, granted, Unity takes a lot longer to recharge in this game than it does in Mass Effect 2 or 3. But that's just a function of how they changed how the cooldowns work across the various games. So, oh my god, they're still alive. Okay, I just missed with that ability. I will say, a lot to be said about Mass Effect 1 being the far better role-playing game, and that is certainly true. However, I also cannot deny that Mass Effect 2 and 3 don't tend to have you miss with your powers as often. And more importantly, when you do miss with your powers, it doesn't matter as much because the cooldowns don't take an hour and a half. Anyway, we're done here. I have a question, actually. If I were to take out the shotgun, can I get through this faster? Yeah, it looks like. I guess I'm not that surprised that this shotgun would presumably be the most powerful thing that I've got. Look at it go. Oh, did we... I imagine we picked up more stuff. We did. Right, can I just throw some things on my shotgun? You know what? I'm gonna help myself. I shouldn't. This is beyond cheating, but that's alright. Okay, this is shield bypass. Accuracy. Here's incendiary rounds. Burn. Okay. Additional security drones are powering up. Oh noes. Alright, the drones are out. They're going to come into this room, which sucks for me. You can try to melee them, I suppose. See what that's going to do. Okay. And I think they're all dead. Go team. See, I'm not allowed to use guns, but my team
Think we're good,
is.
Commander?
I do think that the
Violence, action.
squad mate damage penalty is more severe in the subsequent games. So if we were to take leave of our senses and try to do this again in Mass Effect 2, and I am certainly not suggesting that we would do it with this character, because Mass Effect 2 with an adept is already a challenge in itself.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Like, it actually kind of sucks that it... Oh, hello, okay. Recharges barrier and stasis, or duration and damage improves warp and lift. Yeah, give me Nemesis, thanks. Alright, now... you can just immediately throw points into that. Increases warp's damage. Yeah, thank you. Right. Tali's got a couple points to throw away. What do you want? I want more shotguns. Ashley's got a couple points to throw away. I want more... Actually, I meant fitness, but that's alright. Can you undo that? Yeah. Great. Did that undo hers? No. Cool. Alright.
All targets down.
Alright, that's that job done. And... again, you can debate the propriety of doing that, of using the guns rather than tediously meleeing every one of those junctions to death. But if you actually want to take the time to tediously melee every one of those junctions to death, you go right ahead and do that. I have better things to do with my time. Point is, we're not killing a single enemy in the game with a handheld weapon, okay? That's really the extent of it. All right. Well, we did the job on Luna. There is some debris over here that we may as well check out. Now, we're really getting to the question, do you want to do Pharos first, Noveria? I think, honestly, as painful as Noveria is, it's a no-brainer. You want to be max level before we deal with what's waiting for us at Pharos. I'm really concerned about the final boss fight there. Alright. So on this, I've got the Soviet Luna 23 probe. Alright, got some cryo rounds. Yay. That's it. Go back to the Normandy. Bet you Admiral Hackett will be happy about this. I expected him to say something. Yeah, I don't... Sorry, I brought us back to this ghost ship because I forgot. I do kind of wonder, though. Can I just, yeah, I can shove that. So now the question would be, if we went away and came back a lot later, would that still be shoved over there, or would it somehow magically, mysteriously, reset? I'd be a little bit concerned. Alright. Well, in that case, I guess we better just check the journal. UNC Missing Marines. We gotta speak to Admiral Kahoku and meet with Nisana Dantius. Okay. I guess that sounds like there's an excuse to go back to the Citadel. This means that we're gonna fail because I have not been putting any points into Persuade because I don't care. The other thing to think about with respect to Pharos is that unless you just max out your barrier, I don't see how we save the colonists. Because, like, your bread and butter psychic attacks are a little bit indiscriminate. So, unless you plan on meleeing everything to death, which is a very risky proposition, given that the acid spit that's all over the last third of the Pharos mission, that acid spit goes right through your shields. So that's just asking for trouble.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Log. Oh, I'm glitching.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, this guy is going to just... Actually, no, he's not.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
Not a fan of the purple makeup, I gotta say.
You still know what color your
blood
idea is, Shepard?
I thought it was a good
don't
idea when we
begrudge
made the character,
decision
but
to throw you to the
it's
Council.
the first thing I'm
It's
changing
an
when we get into the
opportunity.
Face Creator in Mass Effect
I
2.
do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight.
This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser.
But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Nah.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
This ship is Council property right now. So respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
Bye-bye. I got some Renegade points from that. Lovely stuff. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I scanned the Keepers before we left. I did not. Interesting. Have I scanned this Keeper? Yes. Yes, I have. The other question that I have, actually, this is presumed to be secondary. Mindwar. Oh, fantastic. Well, that sucks. Yeah, okay. Awkward. I guess we're going to need to level up a couple times in here. Because what? I'm going to need to put a couple points in Intimidate, I guess. Either that, or we're going to watch somebody
Alliance
blow our brains
officials
out.
report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Because we have unlimited manpower, don't you know?
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
Right. This is bad.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years. Is she all right?
No, obviously.
Not really. She's a little messed up.
No, you might think so.
She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys.
Oh.
Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die.
Well, that's bad.
I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
I am, in fact,
anything you could do would be great.
Not
I don't want
remotely
to.
on my way.
She's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Now, the good news is, I bet you that there are ways that I can level up in here. Specifically by finding Keepers, finishing that mission. I have already found this Keeper. Okay, fine. I am not talking to Khalisad bin Sina and Al Jalani, because I'm going to run into the same problem there that I have with the refugee person. How many more Keepers do I have, actually? I have 2 more to find. The hell? Where are they? It is within the realm of possibility, I suppose, that one of them is up here. I mean, I have to go up here anyway for Jorman to lead, right? Computer console, hard decryption. What is happening?
Hello, Commander.
Isn't there supposed to be... Journal. Am I did Chorbin and Jalid. Okay. Keep her up here.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security.
No kidding.
They think we're all beggars and thieves.
All right. Trying to think where the keepers that I didn't get might be.
Exogeny Corp recently released
also,
an official statement regarding their missing survey team.
Staggeringly
in the Gamma
stupid
cluster.
of me to not have
According
done that.
to the statement, the remains of the
time.
survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
All right, here's a free codex update. I believe, well, actually, Emily Wong will be right here. We can talk to her. Just trying to scrape up some experience.
Word
here.
on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Thanks.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Okay. I can offer more.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else?
I mean, my investigation is over, but she doesn't need to know that.
Quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Yay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Enter and walk away. All right, there we go. That's a level up. That's 2 points. Okay. Bam. 4 points in Intimidate. Hello.
Yeah, what is it?
Right,
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
You were cheating, though, weren't you?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Tell me about
Still
your
sounds like
experiment.
cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Right.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Okay.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
All right, I'll do it.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Okay, we're gonna...
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly? Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
Except for
You
you.
don't sound that happy about it.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Haha. All right, so I gotta go play Quasar now, and I gotta be a little bit careful with this so I don't get caught cheating or something. I don't really remember. We're gonna quick save. Let's play Quasar. All right, add. How does this even work? I remembered a more or less I had a more or less foolproof way of getting the scores that I wanted at this. I just don't remember 14. Okay, so 7, 4, 7, 21, which is too much. But on the whole, you can just run this and pray that you don't get 7. Great payout. I would like to play again. I would like to... I think what it is you hit 1 to 8 until you get to like 12 or 13. And then you hit 4 to 7 and pray. Okay. And pay out, thanks.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
Indeed. You don't, do you? How many more times do I have to play? Use the gambling machines 5 times and don't get caught. Okay. I played low stakes Quasar for a little bit. Same deal. We just mash the 1 to 8 button until we're about 12. Okay, 14. So you could lose this, but hitting 4-7 is better. Oh, there you go. All right, give me that. Right. All right, that's 3. We'll give this one a shot. Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Your luck seems unnatural, human.
I know, it's kind of weird. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Honestly, I'm just scanning your thing. All right. I mean, at this point, I do think the game is cheating in my favor. I do that, and I'll do this again. All right, pay that out. No, I do not wish to keep playing. I'm running the hell away before I get caught. Sup?
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
I sure did.
Here you go.
All my options are variations on yes.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Righto. And that's money for me as well. That's a really stupid question. Now that I don't have the thing. Let's go back to high stakes Quasar. Now that I don't have the thing. See what happens here. It's gonna be 14. All right, so now when I push this, it should give me 21. I should crash out, right? Nope. Okay. Thanks. I thought this was at least slightly rigged against me. More. More. Understand that playing Quasar is the most important and most fun part of the entire Mass Effect series. Nope. Bust. Alright. There we go. Let me go ahead and save our little victim. I think that's... No, yeah, I've been here because I scanned that keeper. Where the hell are the other keepers that I need to scan? I'm missing 2. Very weird.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
All right, Lieutenant Girard. Let's give this a shot.
Commander, glad to see you.
I'm glad you're glad to see me.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
All right.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off or walk away. I am willing to wait her out.
All right.
Good luck, Commander.
Best of luck here. Hi.
Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Girard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You had definitely had a role in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I have definitely heard that.
It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before.
Okay, So, what do we want to do? You were born with a name.
You must have a name. A name you were born with. Can you remember it?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
Okay. So I can step forward, apparently.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
All right, let's talk about your childhood.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
All right. Well, I was lucky.
We were trying to evacuate people. The slavers hit us with artillery. When I woke up, I was the only one alive.
So there is a way to
they must have thought I was
brute force my way through this without having the dialogue,
you lose your
special
mommy
dialogue
and daddy,
options.
but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
All right. So I did that. I can take a step towards
I'm going to take a step towards you now, okay?
And then she's going to freak out again.
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
Okay. And then we investigate. Let's talk about the raid.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes to leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Apparently I have this option? Okay.
You couldn't have fought them off when you were a child. They were bigger than you. There were more of them.
Hopefully this is a good thing to say. I mean, I did quick saves.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
All right, take a step towards
I'm going to take a step towards you now, okay?
The same animation over and over again.
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Okay, this is a sedative. Here you go.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
There's an...
Will she have bad dreams?
Hello, alien.
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Blanc. Please catch her. That might have hurt. At any rate, we're done. We got it. She's sedated.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Right. And that is where I will leave it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Cloak up and run. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to run away. We're going to abandon our friends to their death. What did you think the cloaking device was for? I'll get a soul trap ready to go. Okay, well, I won't soul trap you. Don't worry. I have the situation under control. I know it doesn't look that way.
I mean, this guy's getting caught and killed. It really doesn't look like you have the situation under control.